Ladies and gentlemen, on land, Pakistan Army, led by Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir, inflicted heavy damage onto the enemy through precise targeting, employing unprecedented firepower. Whereas at sea, Pakistan Navy, under the command of Admiral Naveed Ashraf, defended the nation's seaward frontiers and deterred aggression across a turbulent, multi-front regional threat. In the skies, upholding the proud legacy of being second to none and guided by its bold leadership, Pakistan Air Force rose with commanding thunder.
ये मार्का नज़्म ज़ब्त और बाहमी हम आहंगी की ऐसी बेमिसाल अलामत थी जिसमें हर हिकमत अमली के बर वक्त और मरबूत इस्तेमाल से अल्लाह ताला ने हमें फ़तह मुबीन से नवाजा.
At the heart of this triumph stood the bold and visionary leadership of Air Chief Marshal Zahir Ahmad Babar Sidhu, who spearheaded planning and execution of PF's air campaign by turning its reorientated doctrine into operational reality. He was the architect of PF's transformative modernization, comprising smart induction of our war-winning capabilities and indigenous pursuit of integrated niche and disruptive technologies. In a fierce and unprecedented air battle, featuring the largest and longest BVR engagements involving most modern fighter aircraft, Pakistan Air Force delivered a decisive and resounding blow, downing 8 IF aircraft, including 4 Rafales, 1 Su-30, MiG-29, Mirage 2000, and a Heron UAV.
इन्हीं जहतों को उजागर करने के लिए आइए देखते हैं मार्का-ए-हक में पाक फ़िज़ाइया के किरदार पर मबनी एक दस्तावेज़ी फिल्म.
There are moments in history when nations are tested, moments when peace is challenged, when sovereignty is provoked, and when destiny calls upon the guardians of a homeland. 1 year ago, Pakistan faced such a moment. What followed was not merely a response. It was discipline forged into action, precision transformed into power, and resolve written across the skies. That defining chapter became known as Maarka-e-Haq. On 22nd April 2025 at 1400 hours in the northwestern mountainous region of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, a locality bustling with attracting tourists. A premeditated false flag attack by the Indians was launched on their own innocent people, claiming 26 Indian lives. In a blink of an eye, without an iota of evidence, the Indian government started a disinformation campaign to build a flawed and false narrative against Pakistan.
With the greatest of respect to the judges, they will not take responsibility for the security situation. These are matters in which the governments and armies must be given a free hand.
Anticipating a possible misadventure, Chief of the Air Staff, Pakistan Air Force, activated a calibrated, multi-domain posture. His strategic foresight and commitment to ensure impregnable aerial defense of the motherland translated into a potent application of highest state of operational readiness, embedded seamless integration of multi-domain warfare assets. Chief of the Air Staff remained fully engaged, personally overseeing developments and directly briefing each member of his core team on the operational design and his strategic game plan. This was not a reactive deployment, but a deliberate positioning of all tiers of aerospace power. PAF's manned combat force on alert, unmanned systems for persistent surveillance, space-based assets for extended situational awareness, cyber units securing and probing the digital domain, integrated air defense systems layered for deterrence, and electronic warfare capabilities primed to dominate the spectrum. The objective was clear: maintain full spectrum awareness and be ready with a measured proportionate response to retain escalation control. This did not happen overnight. It was the strategic foresight of PAF leadership who, soon after assuming command of PAF, envisioned how the future war between India and Pakistan would look like. Induction of niche technologies based on modern warfare parameters and their swift operationalization poised PAF to be ready for this moment through a network-centric enabled PAF's own homegrown kill chain, alongside the induction of cutting-edge fighter aircraft like J-10C, JF-17 Block 3, and air defense systems like HQ-9B. Each unit was seamlessly integrated into a multi-domain network of PAF. PAF elite fighter units, especially No. 15 Multi-Role Squadron, equipped with J-10C aircraft, were enabled and trained with a very aggressive mindset and killer instincts through exposure in complex, near-realistic combat scenarios to shoot down the enemy whenever called upon by the nation.